In this video, we're going to examine saucer tops and saucer bottoms. And in slope charts, you can draw using the arc tool either one. You basically click, drag to define the horizontal line. And once you click that, then as you stretch it, you will get either a topping arc or a bottoming one. And once you've completed it, you can right click on it, change the color, add a text note, etc. This one's just floating in the middle of nowhere, so we'll remove this. Let's look at some real examples. Here is gold, the continuous contract of gold. We've got three different saucer examples, each of them bullish. Here is Apple, AAPL. And in this instance, we've got a trio of roundings. We've got these two bottoms and this reversal bearish one right there. ABX. Here's a very well-formed one. Now notice the arc. This is a perfectly smooth arc here, semicircle. But notice how beautifully the prices are contained within that. That really, the clarity of the pattern means a lot. AES. Here's a quartet, two bullish, two bearish. You can see the saucer bottoms here, these rounded bottoms, and these tops here. And the wider ones tend to be more reliable and easier to spot. These wide ones here, for instance, would be much easier to spot in real time as opposed to, for example, this one, which is rather short in terms of time. Here's AIT. We've got a quartet here of different rounded tops, and in fact a quintet, because this one here is simply not tinted. But as an example, I'll just arc this one out in real time, like so, and like so. So there we have our fifth example. I don't typically tint the most recent one because that gets in the way of other drawings that I like to do with current price data. Allstate, ALL. Here we have a top, a bottom, another top, and a smaller top. Here's AN, AutoNation. A couple of different rounded tops right here. We'll zoom in on this one so you can see. Here's the top, this is the breakdown, and it retraces to the bottom of that pattern and then begins plunging. ANET, Arista Networks. Here's a very handsome bullish pattern. So after the IPO of this, really didn't do much of anything, just kind of ground around. But this one right here was a very clean basing pattern, and once it broke above it, particularly right here on this day, it was off to the races. CENT, Central Garden and Pet. We've got a bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, and another top. And this is an attractive sort of security to follow because, as history shows, it tends to make reliable reversals that are pretty easy to spot. Capital One Financial, COF. Here's a top, and here's another much cleaner top, like so. Once again, you can see how cleanly it's within the confines of that arc area. SCCO, Southern Copper. As with ANET, nice basing pattern here, and it's got the advantage of being quite large. It's about 5-6 years in width. And the last example, EW Scripps, symbol SSP. We've got our saucer top here, and then down she goes.